Pulling out? You want to move, Randy? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I've got the other camera set up now. I'll focus 100% here. Hey Lee, awesome. Says my girlfriend Rachel and I from the UK, massive fans. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. We have a good mission here. And, yeah, good stuff. So this is the camera 2, and this is the macro view of the whole launch site. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that's in view. We have some sun here, but hopefully that's in view. It looks pretty good to me on the screen, but sometimes when I get back to the house, it looks better. So I hope that looks better than it looks to me with the sun here. They are doing some beeping over here. I'm not sure what it's about. I'll do a pan left here on this camera to show you all some of what else is going on right here. They've got multiple things going on here at the same time. Good day from Australia. Awesome. In the morning. 7:35 in Australia. Yeah, I think there is a $1.99. Oh, Patreon. Yeah, there is a $1.99 here on YouTube to be a member. That's kind of the same thing. You can be a member here on YouTube. Tim. They are about to hook up. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Booster 4, but they're about to hook it up with this load spreader here. So maybe some type of maybe they're going to load it back onto the orbital launch platform. That might be the next step. Close out the year with the Booster 4 on the launch platform, and maybe they get the Starship up there too. I think some people were talking about maybe when they did the static fire, would they have the Starship on top of the Booster 4? That's a good question. Yeah, there's a bunch of equipment out here. I have plenty of battery. I should have. I have at least two hours of battery here, and then I have a second battery as well, so should be good on the battery for the next hour to 2 hours without needing to hook up the other battery. Yeah, Jerry, Booster 5 is coming along. I just got a few shots that I haven't uploaded it, but I did get a sideways shot from the other live stream. Hey Tim, thanks for the support. Awesome. I do see here on the on the iPhone the battery is getting low, I can plug that in. I have a backup battery for that. Thank you for the heads up. I'm doing that right now with the iPhone here. I'm plugging the mic. Here on the iPhone, so that should be good to go right now for another couple days. This is a macro view again. Let me zoom out a little bit in just a moment here. Yeah, so everybody, welcome Tim as a member here on Ocean Cam. Thank you, Tim, for the support. There is a bunch of dust here in this environment, and I got a little dust on the screen. Yeah, SFS. This is the most action we've seen for Booster 4 for quite a while. Yeah. Yeah, SFS Trevor, apparently 5 miles is the closest. That's my understanding. They do, so that's South Padre Island, or if you live in Brownsville, that's about 18 miles, but I think 5 miles is what I'm understanding. Yeah, great entertainment, Sofa King. That's what it's about. You know, if we can all have a funner time here on the Earth and in the solar system as humans, and even in the universe, because the technology apparently exists to go anywhere in the universe within 6 minutes. So that technology, if we look at David Adair's engine, fusion containment engine, developed in 1971, that technology has existed for now over 50 years to go anywhere in the universe within 6 minutes. No enemies? Yeah, thanks. I get a little shot here to the left of some of they are working on the loudspeaker up there. They got a bunch of people on the orbital launch platform. So there, see, Elon was here on Friday. Let me get this, maybe I get both shots in the same view here. Elon was here on Friday, everybody, so that might be, you know, any company, you know, when a CEO comes, you know, they've prepared a lot of things to be reviewed, and then once they've been reviewed, then they take the action that needs to be taken to do the next steps. And apparently they have decided to take some steps after Elon got here. And I don't know if he got here earlier, but he was here Friday afternoon. Yeah, those are some really big cables. Yeah. Most likely, those are going to be used to lift the whole booster. You know, those cables. How about that? You need a crane. You need a lift just to lift the cable. $67 metric tons. Oh wow. That's like 134,000 pounds or so. probably 135. I'm not sure. Over 135,000 pounds. Yeah, I get this. I could get this camera. Where do you think where do you all think I should put this camera? Over here, or maybe I could cover this over here, orbital launch mount. You all tell me. Would you rather I split it up or keep this one over here? Hey, Leonard. Graham, parts for booster 7. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Ethan, I do think they may be preparing to transport it over there to the mount, or to the orbital launch platform. Yeah, I do think so. Unless, you know, maybe unless they're going to bring booster 4 back to the build site and bring booster 5 down. That's another option, you know. Booster 5 is looking like it's almost ready. I'm not sure how but they've been working on the Raptors on this booster 4 for so long. I would imagine they want to do a static fire on it because the Raptors are still there. So they've been preparing those Raptors there for a while. I've seen people climb. We've seen people climbing on the Raptors on the, you know, inside of the metallic sections up there. So maybe it's ready to be put on the launch platform. So, oh wow, the Starship has a. Oh, so the Starship, right? How about the booster? What's the dry mass of the booster? Yeah. So yeah, considering no enemies, yeah, we're on the same page here. Considering how much work they've done on Booster 4, it might make sense that they would do something with it, right? They wouldn't just get rid of it and bring it back to the build site. So thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. I think maybe let me see the chat here. Yeah, maybe I'll keep this one zoomed out and just. Maybe I could focus this one over here too. Just keep this one on this shot. $200 tons, Booster 4. Wow. Stephanie, wow. Maybe those straps, is each one rated to like 60 something tons? Because then if they have the two sides, then it might be 100. It might be a lot more. Be about 134 tons, right? So anyway, good stuff to figure out. All right, here we go. That's pretty cool. Lift off of the Booster 4 load spreader. Hey, Smooth Juice, I like the name. Nice to see you here again. Hey, Sodak, yep. Let me get a zoomed out view of this as well. Get a little zoomed out shot. That's what we're looking at. I do have both cameras going. And yeah. Hey, Billy. Doing all right. It is a dusty day. Not so dusty where I'm gonna need several days to recover, but it is a dusty day. How you all doing? Awesome smoothie, smooth juice, awesome. Hey, Clement. Let me, I'm gonna make this level. There we go. Now it's level. There we go. And they're lifting it. So this is the white SpaceX crane. You can see it's there to the left of the booster. Hey, Mixon, good. And I do have another closer up view on the other camera as well. Nice to see you, Mixon. Maybe get some other shots here. So we can see the base of the crane is rotating to its clockwise. So it's bringing that bar around clockwise back toward the booster there. We got each one of those, I think, is 10 or 20 tons. So they got a lot of weight on there, counterweights on the white crane. Hey, UB Gaming. Thanks, Caterpillar. That lift on the bottom is that can reach all the way to the top of the booster there, so that may be on its way up as well. They got to hook up that load spreader at the top there, so they're going to be going up there and hooking it up. Yeah, guys and gals, if you can donate, that'd be great. You know, there's also a PayPal in the description, or at the Ocean Cam website. There's a in the contact at the OceanCam website, there is a donate area as well with PayPal or Venmo. Yeah, Stephanie, 2 cameras. All right, that lift's getting higher up there. Let me, I don't know if I can rotate this higher up or not. I might just have to move this one over here. I might have to put this one on there. Let me know if this is worth seeing or not. How far is the booster from the launch mount? Let me see. It's a good question. I have seen from South Padre Island, if we look this way from South Padre Island, that's a good way if you can get any of those shots, whether it's from Mars Embassy or any of those other cameras over there that are currently looking in this direction. You'll be able to get a good feel for how far it is. I have seen it before, and a lot of times they will space out these things, so if one were to fall horizontally, then it wouldn't hit the other items on the side here. So they do. I think if the booster were to go sideways and go flat on the ground, it may not be within striking distance of anything like the tower or the pad B. So it may be a good distance away. Smooth juice, awesome, man. Thank you. I will get a smoothie or something later. Smooth juice, awesome. Get a little shot of the top there. That's what we're looking at. So freaking funny and smooth juice. So far. Rockin'. Yeah, I guess SPMT is a possibility. I'm not sure how they move the booster around here. Do they use an SPMT in combination with the crane? Do they both? Do they do both of those things? To hook it up on top with the crane with the load spreader, and then use the SPMT simultaneously and wheel it over? That's a good question. Yeah, no enemies. That is a good idea. Legs for the booster would be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get a closer shot here. There we go. There, they're starting to lower the load spreader here. There we go. Let me see if that's in focus. Just a minute. I might be able to do better. All right, that's pretty much in focus, I think. I'll get another shot over here of the base of the crane. Show how that looks right now. Okay. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, okay, everybody, so thanks for the reminder. Will reminded me that after any stream is over, the HD higher definition quality imagery will get uploaded. So you can check out, maybe later it'll be even maybe even more top notch. You can check on your computer now on YouTube and see the I think I'm shooting in 1080. So, but if it's not there later on, it might be a little higher quality. It takes a little while to upload the HD imagery. Thanks, Will. All right, I'm gonna put this on the chopsticks. There's some requests to see the chopsticks, so we'll go this way. If there's something to see over at the chopsticks, let me know. I don't currently see anything over there to see. I do have camera 2 pointing in that direction just in case, but I'm not sure what's going on over there at the... I would have to zoom in with this. I don't outright see anything happening at the cat charm right now. Yeah, when I use that may not be the case then with when I'm using this higher quality shooting from the laptop, but when I do shoot with the iPhone, then I do see the HD upload afterwards. So if we're getting 1080 right now, then we're good to go. Maybe the computer does it a lot faster than the iPhone, because I'm streaming this close-up off of the not the camera 2, but the close-up of the top of the booster right now with the Nikon P1000, so with the laptop. Thanks, Captain. Okay, the cover's behind the berm. I gotcha. Yeah, I do see there is a there's something passing by that's making a lot of noise. See if I get some little different shot here, do a zoom or something. There we go. I think that's a better shot. Let me get that shot right there. Let me tilt down a little bit. Just a little bit, All right, here we go. So they're still making their way, it looks like, up to that strap, unless they've already gotten up there. Yeah, I will get a shot of the entire booster in a little bit. I'm gonna wait while they hook this thing up. So I see one lift right now on the booster 4. They have two sides to connect here, so they're gonna have to move that lifter to the other side unless they can get up there on their own without the. I think I've always seen them up there with a lift, so they're gonna have to move that lift to the other side as well. Yeah, that was a roller compactor. Smooches. I guess I can move the camera around, get a few other shots here while we're going through this process here. I will zoom out, I'll zoom around a little bit. I'm gonna go to the base of the booster first. I'll zoom out. I will zoom out first. Get that shot, what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna go to the base here. All right, that's what the base looks like. There are a lot of Raptors on the base of Booster 4, so that's the only, each Raptor is like $1 million or so is what I understand. So if they were to scrap Booster 4, they would have to take off all the Raptors and most likely save them. They would offload and save those Raptors. I'll go back to the top and then maybe I'll go check out the orbital launch platform. So they're doing this, preparing this. Gary. Yeah, thanks. I do see that. Awesome. Get a So this is on the left side of the booster here. Yeah, so one thing they do sometimes do is if a big weather pattern is coming in, they will hook the booster up to a crane like we're seeing now. So that is an option too. I don't know what the weather looks like, but there is a chance that they may be hooking it up just because of some weather coming in. Maybe someone can check the weather forecast, and that would tell us more about that. Yeah, I can zoom in on the top of the boom there. Just a minute. I'm going to move this around here. Yeah, Smooth Juice. It is on Twitter, Ocean Cam Space, or Ocean Camera Space Corp. Yeah. Okay, Joe says there is high winds headed this way, coming from Houston area. So there we go, cold front coming down from Houston. So maybe that's why they're hooking it up. That could be a good reason. Okay, ground truth tonight or tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, Smooth Juice, awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thanks. Awesome. Sorry for y'all. I will get my putting this a little bit in a better position so you can see it without my hat getting in the way here. Let me just, there we go. That's better. Sorry, y'all. All right. Looks like they're about finishing up on that side, maybe. Yeah, Jody, pretty awesome, huh? Pretty awesome. There we go. Yeah, Tanner, if you go back in the stream here a little bit, you can see the bottom of booster 4. I did it about 10-15 minutes ago. What do you want to see? I like that though, when your lift has a an anemometer, right? That's funny. Okay, we are an hour into the stream here for the booster camera. We got some liquid nitrogen coming in here. Down to the tank farm. That's really the first one I've seen today. There weren't any around here earlier today. I will get the bottom of the booster in this shot because it was requested in the other stream. So. Yeah, Tanner, if you check the other stream, Tanner, I just, right now, there is a shot of the base of the booster. So I figured out a way to do that and keep this on what we're looking at here. So camera 2 is now focused on the base of the booster there. Smooth juice, that's awesome. Yeah, hey Tony, awesome. Nice to see you. Yeah, so they are apparently hooking up the booster to the load spreader here with the big white SpaceX crane. A lot of people may come in and out of the stream here. You know, they'll show up for a couple minutes or two. So even though it says about 289 people here right now, the total that do watch us by the time the stream is over will likely be in 1,000, over 1,000. So. So Smooth Juice has a 60-inch main TV, 2.25-inch TV, and you know, he has a laptop, a big 60-inch, and a phone. Yeah, it's awesome. There's a lot of work going on here on site right now. So whatever upload they got from instructions they got from Elon, it's in action right now. And from Gwynn Shotwell, and the team at SpaceX, they are taking action here. They've made a bunch of decisions and carrying them out right now. Everybody all together here at SpaceX. Yes, Sam, I'm not sure. Tom Tech. You think this view of the base of the booster is worth it, Tom? Is that what you're referring to? If that's true, then that's cool. Yeah, that's true. I got a shot last week of the some man above the Starship in a lift, and the lift was swaying quite a bit. I can see if I can get a better shot for how much it's swaying. That is something I could maybe capture on this screen here. I'm not sure if we can get it. I'll get the close-up. They may have attached a lift to the side there, but maybe we can see some swaying in the lift. It is moving a little bit side to side there. Hey, Leah. Okay, so they're not allowed to attach to the booster. That's good. I didn't know that. Good to know. Thanks. They are doing some welding on the over-launch mount right now. Awesome, Tom. Thanks. Sun gazing, huh? Hey, Rob. If y'all want to see the sun, let me know and I can put it back on the sun for sure. Sun gazing is cool. Well, the weather right now, what we have here as far as fogginess is the sun is about to set in the west, and there's a bunch of, it was overcast earlier today, so we're dealing with afternoon. We have the sun around the booster, and then you got a bunch of clouds here too, so it's giving us a foggy, overcast look. Yeah. Gary. Hey Howard, check that out. We got the booster on the launch pad in the same shot here. Yeah, we're not sure yet, Howard. Maybe to slowly move the booster over toward the over launch platform. Not sure yet. Not sure. We're going to see what the story is on that. I'll come back to this shot. I'm going to get a few other shots here of the over launch platform, the speaker system, and the catch arm. So 3 other things, and I will monitor this and come back to this shot. Let me check the power as well. We're doing great on the power as well. Got another 2 hours on this one, so. Awesome, Cass. Yeah, Bill, a lot of Raptors down there on their booster 4. Yeah. All right, so here we go. I'll zoom in once more before we zoom out. All right, so maybe hooking something up on top of the grid fin up there, doing that hookup on the top there. I'll come back to this shot. You lock it in there for a second or two. Yeah, so there are a few different things beeping on site here. I'm not sure specifically which ones are worth seeing. There are a bunch of dozers here on the left. Let me get that shot. Here we go. They are working on the pavement here. They just took up the pavement in front of the tank farm over there. So they took up all that cement. They took up that cement over there. So there's a bunch of machinery over there moving back and forth. That's where that beeping's coming from. Where the big Buckner Lieber yellow crane was, they used jackhammers last week and they took up all that cement and concrete, and it had a lot of rebar in it as well. So they really did a lot of work over there to demolish that concrete over there, and they're gonna probably be pouring some new stuff coming up in the next month, maybe a couple days. We can see up there on the speaker system, they are doing some work up there. Not sure what, but I will get the quick disconnect next. Let me get a better shot. Just a minute. All right, I got it. Got it in center. All right, I got it in focus. I'll leave that alone. We're gonna go to the next shot here. Trying to focus it back and forth there. I do take requests here, so if you have any requests to see anything, let me know. I do see the right side over there. They have put a bunch of green things around that mesh. Pretty interesting. I'll zoom up from here. I'll tilt up in a moment. Do a little focusing. That looks pretty good. All that green stuff is new. I think the wrapping of the Hey, aerospace fan, I got you. Well, yeah, if anyone is coming down this way, I do check Twitter quite a bit and email. You can always reach me by email if you want to set a window for me to meet up with you. Okay, I'm gonna get the catch arm next. Yeah. Hey Lincoln, we're not sure what, I'm gonna unplug the mic now because it's not that windy. Okay, the mic should be a little bit better now. The wind has died down. We do get some occasional wind here, but just a minute. All right, I took the old mic off. Yeah, so sound should be better. Not sure when they're gonna move the booster 4, but they are hooking it up right now. They're still on that one side. I will get another shot of that when something happens. Okay, gonna go up to the, check out this up here. I'm gonna pan left on this camera here. All right, the wind is picking up here. The wind's starting to pick up. I'm gonna put the other mic on again. Yeah, so far as the track that the chopsticks will go up and down on, that's not a very distinct or viewable thing. There on the right, we do see something, but that is on the opposite side of the chopsticks. I haven't really seen anything from this angle. I mean, maybe if we get another 90 degrees toward the right, or maybe a 90 toward the left, we might be able to see that track from the edge. Thanks, Smooth Juice. I will check it out. Thank you so much for all your contributions today, and for the for being here. Thanks, Smooth Juice. March of the Titans. Hey, nice to see you here. When would they move the crane up and down, huh? Crane arm up and down. Okay. Crane arm. So, March of the Titans, are you referring to the big white SpaceX crane, or is there another crane that you're thinking about? Bill, yeah, Bill is correct. Musk was here on Friday. Today's Monday, and there were several people with him walking around. So, and they were wearing suits and stuff. So, yes, Gary, I did get a shot of the spiral staircase. If you have an iPhone, I did a YouTube Shorts video which showcasing the spiral staircase. It may have been like 15 seconds, but I did a shot from the dunes this morning of the spiral staircase over at the orbital launch mount. Yeah. The tower arm for catching. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm wondering that. I've been wondering that a long time. See, sometimes they will. You expect something's going to happen, and it keeps. It hasn't happened for a while, or it gets delayed, like this catch arm that we're seeing here above the orbital launch platform. Yeah, they moved it toward the road here a while back, and you know, it could have been like the next day. They could have moved it back. We're not really sure what they're doing, but yeah, I would have expected that to straighten out by now. But yeah, they're doing something. They're doing a lot of work on the platform there, orbital launch platform. All right, I'll go back to the booster because they have moved it away from the. They have moved that lifter away from the booster. Got one more shot, close up of this. We'll go back to the booster. All right, going back to the booster. Looks like maybe they finished that side on the top there. Hey, the dragon. March of Titans. Yeah, base jumping off the GSC tower. GSC tank tower. I'm not sure which tower that is, but yeah, maybe off of the orbital launch platform tower. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Base jumping off of that with an ocean cam parachute. That sounds interesting. I wouldn't want to be liable for that. Sounds fun though. I did some bungee jumping in New Zealand like 20 years ago, and you know where you dip the top of your body into the water when you hit it. The AJ Hackett bungee jumping back in the day when it was just getting started, like 26 years ago or so. And as fun as it looks, that bungee jumping, when you do dunk part of your body into the water, your feet are essentially attached to like a big rubber thing that expands and contracts. So you do get slowed down before you hit the water, but it is still uncomfortable. It's not the most fun thing in the world. It is quite a thing to do though. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, if they approve it, I would, as long as whoever does the jump signs off that I'm not liable for any injuries or damages, they're welcome to put ocean cam on the parachute. I will sponsor the design of the parachute, and you know, the wording and the labeling, or maybe the viewers would help do that as well. I would contribute a few dollars, maybe $3 or $4. Maybe how many dollars would I put in? Maybe $60. Maybe $64 out of the total, whatever it costs to do that stencil work on the parachute. Y'all would have to come up with the rest of it though. That would be something. Okay. So there are two sides to the top of the orbital launch. Two sides to the load spreader up there. I do not believe that they have done both sides, but it's possible. I mean, I've been here watching the whole time. Unless they walked across the top there and did it by hand, that is an option. Otherwise, the next thing we see might be them driving that lifter to the other side to hook up the load spreader to the other side of the booster there. So I've only seen them do one side here, so. It appears to me that this side still needs to be attached, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I think up there they need to connect that side right there. The lift on the ground is at the base. It hasn't moved yet, but if it does need to do the other side, it will have to move to the other side of the booster here. I'm gonna get another shot of something else here. On the tower, they're doing a bunch of welding, so I'm gonna go get that shot here. Okay, I will go back to that. I'll go back to that booster here. Check out the slings on the top there. Thank you. For me, the color on the screen here is not as good as for you, because I'm looking at my laptop LCD screen, and it doesn't do so well with the colors. I can see colors great, but the screen here with the dust and everything, and it's I can't really make out the colors on the screen of this laptop. Yeah, when they raised the crane up with the load spreader, and then they lowered the load spreader over the top of the booster, and then the lift went to the top there. Unless the man climbed across the load spreader, maybe he was able to get himself up, hoist himself up onto the load spreader, walk across, and then climb down onto the opposite side of the booster there. That's the only way he could have gotten over there and hooked it up, because they haven't moved I haven't seen any other lifts. I don't know if there was another lift on the other side of the booster on the 180 side out of my view, but that is possible if any of y'all saw from another camera. I haven't seen any other lifts, any evidence of any other second lift, and I think I would have seen it, the other lift, if they had one. So yeah, that's my thinking on that. I will get a shot of the base of the booster because there is some activity at the base there. Hooking up the tripod a little better for this shot here. I saw someone climbing on the booster base there. That's why I got this shot. Hey Liam, thank you. Joe, yeah, I will zoom in on the support pin on the right side there. Let me know when I have it in view because I'm not sure which one we're looking at here. Okay, I got it centered here. Let me know if we want to see the thing on the top or the bottom, and I will zoom in on one of those two things. That thing in the center of the screen at the base there, they could hook up to that. That looks good to me. Yeah, wow. I don't know how they did that. Maybe they looped it on from the other side and then they finished and tightened it on the other side. Wow. Yeah, we can't see the other side, but yeah, they worked on the side we're looking at now, and they did that side already. So, wow, how about that? All right, we'll check out the bottom of the booster. All right, great man. Good call, everybody. Y'all made that work come together there. Yeah. The weather out here is getting a little weird. We're getting some wind, a little bit of wind, steady wind here coming through. All right, I got it centered. All right, that's a good question. All right, we're looking at people there, and are they disconnecting things is the question. All right, we got both cameras on this. Good. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any transporter underneath the booster. That's a good question. I'm not sure why they put new scaffolding on top of the tower, Howard. Good question. Gotta wonder if this is going to be a long night, because it looks like they're just getting started here. Maybe they're preparing for tonight with the weather and tomorrow morning from San Antonio, and maybe the windy conditions is what this hookup is about. I like to look at this box here. It's kind of interesting. They used the SpaceX crane once before, John, to disassemble and load up the Buckner crane when they shipped it back to the build site. gonna get a drink of water and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll leave everything running. See you soon. All right, I am back. Brush off the camera here just a minute. Okay. Yeah, make room for booster 5. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And remember, they have road closures for every day, every weekday this month. So they've got a lot of leeway to do stuff this entire month. I'm gonna make some assumptions here, just based off of what I'm seeing with my eyes. I'll show you what I'm seeing here too. I was just looking at this. If you look at the area underneath booster 4, there's a lot going on down there, right? So they're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff out of the way, unless they really do use the booster to lift it off of that platform and move it somewhere. I mean, to the left, they got the bathrooms. To the right, they have, I don't know if that's helium or whatever. So they're gonna have to move. They're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff before they move this, unless they really do lift it out of that stand and move it somewhere else, you know. So I'm not sure they're gonna move this today, is what I'm getting at. I don't know what it looks like behind the booster that we're looking at. Maybe there's space back there to move it and swing it around that way. I don't know if there's stuff behind what we're looking at here that might prevent it from being moved along the ground backwards and then to the left there, maybe toward the orbital launch platform. But it's got a lot of stuff around it, and they might have to move that away before they move the booster, is what I'm getting at. Wings, that is a good idea. All right, Gary says they can't put the Raptors on SPMTs. That's a good point there. So then, if it's not going to be moved and they can't put the Raptors on an SPMT, they would either have to move the stand somewhere, or maybe it is due to the weather that they're hooking it up. You know, bad weather tonight, tomorrow morning. I think I will end this stream in about 5 minutes, and then as I'm packing up, if something happens, I will do another live stream. You know? Sander, so is there any transporter with booster stand on site near the transporter? I haven't seen any SPMTs around. That's a good question. Okay, here they're going up with the lift again. See what's going on here. So something is happening, so that is good. Another thing, sometimes they'll go up and check stuff, so I don't know if they're going up to double check everything this time or whether they're doing more stuff up there. I know when they would do the GSC tank covers or maybe the tanks, they would double check them before offloading them from the SPMTs. So 2 people on this crane. I don't know if there were 2 on the last one that went up, but we can see 2 people on this, 2 individuals here. A nitrogen tanker just passed us. Trying to see if we can see it expanding here. A little bit difficult shot to get. Thank you for this second camera. I will keep it down at this height and somewhat get the sunset here, if that makes sense. I can tilt it up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, March of Titans. I hear what you're saying. So I'm kind of weighing a few things here. If I did take it public, the initial market cap I'm looking at is about $15 billion. And the question for that is, do I incorporate into Delaware or not? Some of the key things to keep in mind are that there is a secret space program, and I do believe that there are many other civilizations that we already interact with here in the secret side of things. I believe we have, in addition to the space, in addition to the, well, instead of going into details, it's important to keep in mind that there is a large secret side to the military, and the military is compartmentalized. So I'm still talking to the Dragon Station, I mean March of Titans. So there's a lot of compartmentalization. So even though there might be a secret military space program, and a lot of the people who are listening from that, who do work in that secret space program, they think, our technology is not that advanced. We're just like we're like a secret shuttle. But you got to realize that there's more than one military space program out there. The United States has several. It's not just one. So if you're in the more basic military space program, where you're building a part or you're taking care of one little aspect of technology or whatever for that military space program, there are much more secret aspects of the military that you don't have access to. So there, even generals don't have access to all the different areas. So there's above top secret, and there's black, there's dark, and maybe there's majestic. So there's many different aspects depending on your level of where you're at in the military. So that's what I can say. So if I take into account the fact that there are most likely very secret and even secret treaties with beings out there on our physical plane, not only in another dimension, but also in our dimension, whether they inhabit the moon or whether we have ships to go out anywhere in the universe within 6 minutes to travel anywhere in the universe. Never mind the solar system or the galaxy, but the universe, 6 minutes. Based on technology that was available in 1971, the fusion containment nuclear fusion reactor rocket, nuclear fusion rocket with a magnetic containment system. In 1971, looking at David Adair's interview, so if that technology has existed for the past 50 years, and Bill Tompkins talks about multiple miles, thousands of miles of long spaceships that he designed, battleship spaceships that are out there. So if we're going to send, if OceanCam is planning to send probes with cameras to these different moons in our solar system, that's the goal, then I want to be mindful that there is most likely very capable, and you all can give me feedback on the best way to do this, but I want to be mindful that there is most likely a presence on many of these moons, if not all these moons and planets. So if we are to send a camera to these moons and locations, we want the cameras to be undisturbed and to be allowed to get that video footage when we spend the millions, if not billions of dollars on these probes to go to these locations with these cameras. So I did start an ambassador section of the Ocean Camera Space Corp, which allows anyone from around the globe to be an ambassador of OceanCam, so we can reach out to the planet, and hopefully if there are beings off the planet, to communicate with them or pass along the message that the goal of OceanCam is to change the story of humanity, so that people who live on the earth, the kids and the different generations that come along, can be inspired with the knowledge and the view of the liquid oceans on these other moons and planets here in our solar system. I'm not looking to get video cameras outside of the solar system. There's a big challenge to do it on every moon and planet here in our solar system, whether it's above the surface or below the surface. Northrop Grumman, in their civilian commercial side recently, within the last several months, put out a video showcasing one of their spaceships which can function underneath the water. So it's like a big manta type of spaceship that functions underneath the water. So it was like a 1-minute video. If you go to the Northrop Grumman YouTube channel, they showcase this ship. So that would be useful on these different moons where we know to get the liquid imagery, whether it's water or whatever it is, to get that imagery underneath the ice. If these moons have an icy surface, then we're going to want to get underneath the ice and do some video. I don't know if we're partnering with other companies with other interests. We want to have them, be able to do their missions as well. But the Ocean Cam mission is just to get the video footage from beneath the ice or wherever that liquid water ocean is on all the different moons and planets here in the solar system. So, so I want to be mindful that there most likely are other more powerful, other spaceship organizations with a lot of force, and with maybe even other civilizations on these other moons. If we have been lied to by the scientists who are in charge of the different space programs, if, for instance, the moon has an atmosphere, and if, for instance, there are inhabitants of the moon, 50 or more different races on the moon, if the moon is not a natural satellite, and if it is an artificial satellite, then if someone were to go and drill into the moon, maybe if they drilled deep enough, they might enter a cavern, and maybe they would interact with it. They would meet up with a different civilization. So if we're going to be picking locations to send these cameras, these expensive cameras, or maybe they can be inexpensive CubeSat type missions, maybe the moon has an atmosphere, and that would dramatically alter the mission. So if we can do some kind of ambassador thing. If you'd like to be an ambassador of Ocean Cam, no matter where you live, you're not getting paid, but you're an ambassador on behalf of the civilian population here on the Earth, so that we can bridge the gap between the reality of what's out there in space and the imagery, that we bridge reality between the reality of what's there and the possibly fake imagery that we get from some of these organizations who have painted the picture of what it is to be, what it is like out there. But we don't see them right next to us gung-ho cheering us on for our current space missions, because if you know something's fake, then to support an effort to learn more about a fake story, some of these individuals might not be interested. Okay. Is this you? Okay. Do you think you can pull out that way? Okay. Okay, Sofa King ready for duty. Good. Sofa King, would you like me to use that name? I've been putting the ambassadors, if they're willing, onto the Ocean Cam website. If you'd like to be on the Ocean Cam website, let me know about that too. But it's awesome. Nice. You are definitely an ambassador for sure. I'm modifying the tripod here. A vehicle's pulling out. I just want to give them a little bit of space here. Nice. Good night, Keenan. Thanks, man. Good day to you. I have seen Michael Sala on YouTube. I am you. Nice to see you here. So yeah, so I'll try and wrap up what I was saying. I want to do what I can do, and so yeah, it's going to take a collaborative effort, or maybe it won't. Maybe we could do a mission just like maybe we could do a mission and not get interfered with. But if we can get as many parties on board as possible, that's a good thing. If we can. We don't want to be in competition for this type of thing. We want this to be like a human endeavor, like something worthwhile that people stand behind. So I want to make those connections. Maybe I have to go to the UN or something like that and maybe give a presentation. Hey Joe. Well, we could make some Ocean Cam Ambassador plates, maybe. Yeah, maybe that is the next step. Maybe to make some connections with the UN. I know it's something I haven't thought about. Awesome, man. Keenan, a member for 5 months. Going strong with Paul. Nice. Keep it up. Yep. Keep it up. I am you. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so we're having a shift change here. It's 5 p.m. Peter, they have connected it up, and now it's been here for connected. They're checking stuff, or they're doing different things. Not sure if they're going to lift it today or not. There is a shift change going on right now. There is an individual at the base moving some things as well. I'll get that shot right now. But you can see they are up on the lift and they have connected it. Let me get a shot at the base here. Just a minute. But if any of you would like to think about stuff and talk with me and talk things through about moving this thing forward, yeah, contact me and we can open a dialogue, maybe and figure out some good next steps and help me plan and take action on the next steps here. So that man has been moving around at the base there. Yeah, maybe the Men in Black, huh? I am in the. There are two aspects of. There's the. There's a service to self and there's service to others. So there are two types of people that work in the government, basically. And I'm appealing to the service to other individuals. Keenan, welcome too again. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. So they're not lifting it yet, and I'm not sure they're going to do it today, but it is connected. Yeah, SpaceX updates. Yeah, there's a lot of. I said this earlier. There's a lot of things around the base of the booster right now, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure they would be able to move it anywhere right now due to all the stuff cluttered around the base of the booster. So yeah, they may wait a couple days or something, but I'm definitely not the final word on that. Keenan, I have a few thoughts about stuff to add to the channel, and I do have a list of like 15 or 18 different things. One of them is to add some team members to the Ocean Camera Space Corp here, and to do some ambassadors as well. Yeah, Kenneth, thanks. I appreciate that, Kenneth. Yep, thanks. Well, you know, being out here amongst all this stuff here, my initial inspiration was to do something different for my next 20 or 30 years. And I was living in Virginia for most of the last 20 or so years. So, yeah, I decided to do something different and fun for the next half or longer of my lifetime rather than. I had a beautiful farm that I built over the last 12, 13 years in Virginia, and I mean I could have lived in peace and quiet in a beautiful 5-acre piece of land in Virginia, half hour from town, or I could have done something interesting. So yeah, I did sell that in January, and then I ended up here in March, and I liked it so much, and seeing all these big space structures. And remembering my interest in space when I was a kid inspired me to create this ocean cam thing. And I had a dream about being in the ocean and someone calling the ocean cam. And then I thought, well, there's got to be other oceans out there. And it turns out there are plenty of oceans in our solar system. And even NASA has created a PDF to showcase some of the known oceans on the different moons here in our solar system, whether it's around Jupiter or Saturn, or there's and depending on who you're talking to, there may be up to 40 planets in our solar system, not just 9. So the more you look into things, everything is infinite. Whatever you're passionate or excited about, the more you get into it. Now everything's infinite. So if you're going to pick something, you know, if it's interesting to you, then that's good. But if you're trying to finish something, just know that everything is infinite. So it may never end if you keep doing something you don't like. So I decided I found something. I found something after making the change and selling my house and my property that I've been thinking about doing for 5 years, and I made the change. I jumped, and I just kept going one thing after another, and I ended up here with this, and then I came up with this inspiration. So that's how it happened, as far as I know. Yeah, Keenan, he was in a vehicle, and with a bunch of people. Unless Elon walks over to me and shakes my hand, I'm not going to walk toward him, because, you know, there are certain things I wouldn't want to do, you know. So, unless that were his thing, where he enjoyed people walking up to him and shaking his hand, but I've never seen him in that way. So I haven't seen people walking up and shaking his hand. So I'm not going to be the first or the second. But if he does put out a word, hey, if you see me, come up and shake my hand, then I would do it. Okay, Joe, yeah, I have been trying to get permission to put a camera here on site. So yes, and I even this morning and today I was working on that, talking with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Refuge people. So I'm working on getting a remote camera. I have the cameras and the equipment already. I just got to get permission to do it. Ladies Mill, Geo, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I was near Livingston or Wintergreen or south of Charlottesville, about 35 minutes. Elena, awesome. So this lift is coming down. It went up and now it's coming down. I don't know if that means maybe they went and checked everything a final time or whatever, and now they're going to lift it, or maybe it's done for the evening and whatever. You know, I'm not sure. Hey, morning, Helena. Ambassador Helena. Okay. Catman, the Kennedy Space Center Pad 39A rebuild. Yeah, Catman. That is a possibility. Booster 4 is on a roller stand. They may lift to put some SPMTs underneath. That's a good idea too, Catman. Awesome. Liam. Yeah. We're all prophets, Liam. It's just when we get into the zone there, then we are a prophet. Yeah. Thank you. I haven't done any close-ups with this. I will get a few close-ups of the Raptors here. Hey Joe, I'm not sure if I can do that or not, but I'm sure I can get permission if I just keep walking it forward. So I'm walking that forward. Maybe I got a little time to get this settled, you know. Yeah, once I can get that remote camera approval, then I think that's going to be the next level here. Hey Starship, yeah, nice to see you. Good day to you. Cartoon, awesome. going okay. All right, we're seeing some people on the lift back there. There's a shift change right now, and I'm gonna get a different shot here. Let me show the top here again. Nothing's changed on the top here. Yeah, if I could get some housing here in Boca Chica, then I would be able to get a remote camera on my roof, or I would get more access to the launch site here if I lived here. Yeah, Marvin the dog, right? I gotcha. Lab Padre and them voted on the name for the crane. That's cool. For me, I will use the big white SpaceX crane for the name. That's the name I've been calling it. Hey Starship, yeah, the solar panel is cool. I haven't hooked it up or used it much, but I did put it in the back of my truck recently, and it fits beautifully. So I did see if I did a little preparation for if or when I get that permission. I can easily stow my truck somewhere around the site, or I can offload it and set up a remote camera wherever I get permission to put that camera with the satellite dish, with the solar panel and everything. So I think I don't know if anything's gonna happen here tonight. It looks like the activity has calmed down a bit. We can see the lift to the left there. It's no longer in the air, and the personnel here on site have calmed down a bit. Let me, I'm going to go get my truck. I'm going to park it right next to where we are. I'm going to get my truck. Just a moment, everybody.
Right. Good.
I'll get some shots of the orbital launch platform over here. Kind of a nice view. Thanks, Helena. I reported as well. That's cool. I think I will wind it down. I'll get a few shots here. I'll make an assumption that they are going to maybe leave it for tonight. I'll get a few shots and then take off for the evening. Good to go, yeah. See you later as well. Nice SpaceX updates. Thanks. No. Thanks for everything you do as well, SpaceX and updates, and everybody else here. Joe, Jerry, Cartoon, Woody, Sofa King, funny. Jen, David and Teresa, Tanner earlier with the good questions. It's now 5:26 p.m. on December 6, 2021 in South Texas, looking at the original SpaceX tower at Starbase launch site in the year of 2021 on Earth. We are on Earth looking at this right now. I'm not sure where you are or what year or dimension, what dimension you might be watching this from, but I am an awake individual. I have been to many dimensions myself. I've even become aware that we are one individual. We are the one being interacting with itself. So an awake being here, taking this video footage, wherever you or whenever you happen to be watching this, know that I too am an awake being and lived in the year 2021. Doing my best to make things better for people here on the earth that lived at this time. And I too am aware of the out-of-body states and the multiple dimensions. So thanks for watching. Whenever you watch this, you can save this and preserve this information for the future, or if you are in the future, for your generation to watch and see what happened back here in these early days of the space awakening of the people on the Earth to multiple dimensions, as well as awakening to be a multi-planet species here on the Earth and throughout the solar system, and most likely throughout the universe. We have yet to meet any in the public sector. We have yet to have knowledge of other beings. I personally have met many different alien species, if we call them alien. For me, they're not alien because we're all, again, the one being interacting with itself, but people here on the Earth would call them aliens. I have met several aliens, and yeah, it's very, very comfortable for me knowing that we are all connected. So wishing you the best whenever you're watching this, and thank you everybody here in the chat right now, 179 of us enjoying the Earth. Okay, I'm going to get this footage once more of the base of the booster. It's been a nice day. It's a Monday here. Our Earth goes around the sun every 365 days, and that's about it. Third planet from the sun, everybody. Third planet. At least as far as we know here in the public sector. All right, signing out. It did connect. They did connect the booster once more to the load spreader, and they connected the booster to the load spreader. That was the big motivation for this stream, and when will they move it is to be seen. And 10,000 more years. Yep, Draconix. Catman, I'm not sure. I can go check. Elena, thank you. Good morning to you in Australia, the land of Oz. Later, everybody. Darth Bong. Keep at it, everybody. Keep at it. Keep going strong. Namaste. Peace out. Peace out. Take care, everybody. See you soon. On this planet or another one. In this body or another body. We will see each other again. Adios. Paul S Mamakos with Ocean Camera Space Corp. Take care. Adios. Cool. Later. Namaste. Peace, 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 peace. Good stuff. Good stuff.